Yeah. Yeah, nah. Lazy f***ers. Sorry, but I don't feel like you should bring an event back and add nothing but a you equipment, or a platinum equipment, I guess that works. While we're on that subject, where the is Vegeto's awakened equipment? Like, both him and Namek Goku should have awakens by now. What the hell is taking you so long to give these two units awakened equipment? But aside from that, you guys remember the lost art that is hard mode? Like, when was the last hard mode we got? Like, the year 1863? And before anyone tries to tell me that, well, maybe COVID is slowing things down, yeah, nah. This aggressive flu that people think a year's supply of toilet paper is going to prevent is not, it's not doing much, seeing as how they can churn out units every 2 weeks and say you could only do one or the other. If I had to pick between like two new units every 2 weeks and a new event every 2 weeks, I would pick the event. Like, I'd rather take the actual content as opposed to a unit that's going to come out for one of only 4 different teams. PvP's not going to change. I mean, at least until the anniversary, just give us events. Like, I'm sure they're pumping a bunch of resources into the anniversary, right? I'm sure that's a thing. But you have to keep your game interesting until then. Like, at least the cooler event had new content. Sure, it was time gated twice, but it had new content. This literally just has a piece of equipment for one unit. That's it? Oh, okay. Like, I'm not saying that they shouldn't bring old events back, because they do help people who, may not have had the game when this event first came out. I'm saying if you're going to bring back an old event, there needs to be new content. And if times are really that tough and you can't add a full hard mode, at least do what you did with the cooler event and add 5 to 10 stages, or maybe raise the levels of the event that's already there, seeing as how we are 1,000 levels higher than the event. Like, it's ridiculous. We are much higher level than the entirety of, there's no point throughout the entire event where the levels so much as even match our units, let alone surpass it. We are significantly more powerful, and most people have these boost units. So even if you are new, you literally would just fly through it with no issue. You'd be able to do the whole goddamn thing in like 20 minutes. This isn't a pandemic making life difficult. This is the Legends team being lazy. Why'd you give up on the hard mode? And why'd you give up on Rising Battle? And why are you so addicted to this goddamn skip ticket format? So I'm sure you guys have noticed the censoring of the videos, as well as this being actually the very first Dragon Ball Legends video that I've ever scripted. And the reason for that is, as we inch ever so closer to 1,000 subscribers, which I can't thank you guys enough, by the way. 2020 has just been an amazing year for the channel so far, and it's not even halfway over with yet. But as we inch ever so closer to that mark, I do feel it's important to start implementing these things to make my videos, at least a little bit monetizable. Because right now, literally like 100% of my videos would probably be demonetized in the event that I actually ever get monetized in the year 2023, when YouTube's monetization system finally catches up to me. But as each day goes by and that dream of actually being able to do this might actually come true, I do feel like it's important to implement things that allow me to achieve that. So yeah. Hope you guys understand where I'm coming from here. Like I said, this was the first Dragon Ball Legends video I ever scripted, and I'm probably going to go to a more scripted format. Let me guys know if you could even tell the video was scripted. Like, I try not to make it out like the video is scripted, but this was the first time I ever scripted a Dragon Ball Legends video, so let me know if it was obvious or not. And I do hope you guys understand the steps that I'm trying to take. We are inching ever so closer to that mark, and I do want to thank you guys for that. We may be, well, eligible for monetization by the end of the year. We won't be monetized because, again, YouTube sucks, but we'll at least be eligible for it if things continue in the direction that it's going, and that is just amazing. So thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.